going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody to Mount Pleasant here on the campus of Mount Pleasant High School here at Eddie Bassham Field, as we're here for today's District 10 Class 2A matchup between your Loretta Mustangs and the opposing Mount Pleasant Tigers. As my name's Hayden Burks on the call, joined alongside the man, the myth, the legend, Will Pettis. As we like to welcome you here on the Exports Network, and we got another good one for you today as Loretta comes into this ball game 14-6 overall, 4-1 within the district, and Mount Pleasant is 8-11 overall and 0-5 in the district. Big game for both these teams, as obviously Mount Pleasant, they are looking for their first win of the season within the district, and Loretta, they are 4-1 within the district, and if they hold Mount Pleasant to 2 or less runs in this ball game, they will have clinched the district regular season and will host the district tournament. As Loretta looking to bounce back after that tough loss against Milan yesterday as they travel to Freed-Hardeman University to play them. As leading off for Loretta will be number 16, Clint Seymour, with Mason Tidwell on deck. Here's the lineup actually. It will be Seymour, Tidwell, number 5, Carter Daniel, Miles Moore, Jackson Tragley, number 22, Lucas Laxon, 23, the designated hitter, Dylan Thompson, number 1, Grant Fisher, the 9-hole hitter, Kason Springer, and rounding out the lineup will be Rayleigh Ellis. As on the mound for Mount Pleasant, that will be number 8. That will be George Clinskale. As Loretta defeated Mount Pleasant earlier this season at Loretta in a run rule. And once again, Loretta has to hold Mount Pleasant to less than 2 runs to have the tiebreaker over Summertown to clinch the number 1 seed. There's a little breeze here at Mount Pleasant. Both teams are getting warmed up, ready to go. Obviously kind of a late for us on the Exports Network. We didn't know about this game till earlier this afternoon. So we were in a little bit of scramble to find bodies and people to be able to do. But, hey, we got the people who need to be here. Got a good crowd. And it's time for Mustangs baseball here on the Exports Network. Is leading off once again. That will be number 16, Clint Seymour, the opposing pitcher. He will be on the mound for the Mustangs here in this ball game. Here's the first pitch. That'll be in there for strike 1. Yeah, Seymour's had a outstanding season for the Mustangs so far. Here's the 0-1. That'll be low and outside for ball 1. He was counted 1-1 strike. Here comes the 1-1. That will be swung on, popped way up high as Bo Shears able to track it down for the first out here in the top of the first.
Now batting number 13, Mason Tidwell.
Now brings up number 13, Mason Tidwell, the third baseman for the Mustangs here in today's ball game. At the plate now with the first baseman, number 5, Carter Daniel, on deck. So 1 out. Here's the pitch. That will be away for ball 1. As already the scoreboards are wrong. Over in right field, it says Mount Pleasant's leading 9-0, even though we've just started this ball game. Here's the 1-0. That'll be inside for ball 2, makes it 2-0 count. Here's the 2-0 by Clinskale. So that'll be swung on over to third base. They scoop it up. Throw is over to first in time for the second out here in the top of the first.
Now batting
Brings up number 5, Carter Daniel, up to the plate with his first at-bat for the Mustangs with Miles Moore on deck. So 2 down here in the top of the first inning. Here in this district matchup, here's the pitch. That will be low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That'll be swung on for strike 1. Count evens up 1-1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That'll be low for ball 2. 2-1 count for Daniel now. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. That will be swung on, grounded back over to third, gets away, and Daniel, he will be safe over at first. As that was a ground ball over to number 3, Kevin Reed, got away from him. Got just outside the infield. Now runner on first for the Mustangs. Now brings up the left fielder, number 3, Miles Moore for the Mustangs. There's 2 outs here in the top of the first. Runner on first for the Mustangs. Here's the pitch to Moore. That'll be outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. That will be just outside. 2-0 count now. Pick over to first, not in time. Here comes 2-0 pitch. That'll be swung on down the middle. That's going to get in center field, and that's going to be a hit for Miles Moore. Now runner on first and second for the Mustangs. Brings up the center fielder, number 11, Jackson Traglia. Traglia, his first at-bat for the Mustangs in this ball game with 2 outs here in the top of the first. Here's the pitch. That will be high for ball 1. Clint Scale looking for his first strikeout here in this ball game. So he's thrown 14 pitches. Here's the 1-0. So that'll be low for a ball 1. That's a good job by Bo Shears, able to keep that one in front of him for the Tigers to not allow any Mustangs to advance to second and third. Up to 2-0 count. That'll be swung on for strike 1. This counts 2-0. Scoreboard says 29-0. Mount Pleasant leads. That is not true, by the way. That's near impossible. It actually is impossible. Here's 2-1. That'll be low and inside for ball 3. Makes a 3-1 count. There we go. Now it's 0-0 over there. Here's count. That'll be a high for ball 4, and bases loaded now early in this ball game. So that's the first walk issued in this ball game for either team. Now brings up number 22, Lucas Laxon. Has Tragley at first, Moore at second, Daniel at third, and Laxon at the plate. Here's the pitch. And that will hit Laxon on the foot, I do believe. Yep. And that will bring in a run as Daniel will score and Loretta leads 1-0 here early in the top of the first. As Laxon took off for first, he knew he was hit, but everybody was kind of confused. It looked like it just got him on the end of the foot. Now brings up the designated hitter number 23, Dylan Thompson. Here's the pitch. He low for ball one. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That will be fouled behind us. Count ends up 1-1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. So that'll be low for ball two. Makes it 2-1 count now. That's the first two hitters for Loretta. Seymour had a fly out caught by Bo Shears. And Till was thrown out by Reed at third, 2 outs, and they're still stuck at the 2-1 count. That one is high and away for ball three, and hitters count for Thompson. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. That'll be ball four, and that's another run scored. Loretto leads 2-0. That's the second walk now by Clinskale. Brings up now the shortstop, number 1, Grant Fisher, with Springer on deck. That's Clinskale. He's already thrown 24 pitches and still stuck with 2 outs with bases loaded still for the Mustangs. This pitch to Fisher. Be high for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. I'll be high and away for ball two. 2-0 count now. Here comes 2-0 pitch. Be in there for strike one. 2-1 count now. Looks like we do have some bullpen action going on for the Tigers. Not sure who that is at the moment. As that is swung on, that'll be grounded over to short, and that gets away by Holt, and that'll be thrown into the dugout. That's going to be 2 runs scored, and Loretta leads now 4-0 here in the top of the first inning. As that was Hayden Holt that was able to scoop it up, got away from him. Tried to make the throw over to first and went near the Mount Pleasant dugout, and Loretto now leads 4-0. Brings up the 9-hole hitter, Cason Springer, in right field today for the Mustangs. With the top of the lineup, Clint Seymour on deck. All, yeah, like you said, with all this with 2 outs, is the first 2 hitters for Loretta were 2 outs, and now Loretta's been on fire ever since. So here's the pitch. That will be swung on. That will get into right field. That's going to bring in another run, And runners on first and second, another run scored. And Loretto leads 5-0.
Clint Seymour.
And Seymour, his first at bat. Swung on the pitch, was popped up, and both Shears, the catcher, was able to get underneath it for the first out in the ball game. Here's the pitch. That will be swung on. That will be sent over to second. Throw over to first is in time, and that will end the bottom of the first. But with that, Loretta tags on 5 runs. They lead 5-0. We will be back for the bottom of the first inning here next on the X Sports Network.
Do you ever worry about having too much in the garage? What about where you're going to put the mower or your ATV? Or better yet, your mother-in-law? Look no further than Quality Storage Buildings located right next door to Flat Rock Cheese and More on the Minor Hill Highway in Pulaski, Tennessee.
The
There
Raptor
you'll
Series
find the
from
answers
Hustler
to your
Turf.
need in a
A
compact
premium
or
line
spacious
of
metal
residential
building
mowers
built by hand,
designed with a
run, and
wide
hot-rod
stance for
by some of the
operator
finest
comfort,
craftsmen around.
a one-piece
There's a
11-gauge
perfect
steel
building for
frame,
everyone,
and welded
including
steel
a
deck for added
utility,
durability.
cabin,
Finished off with
lofted
premium
garage
Kawasaki
models, and
V-twin
even
power.
an animal shelter line.
We are
Buy
Hustler
or
Turf,
rent to own,
and
see the
this
different
is
models
Hustler
at
Country.
Flat Rock, or on North Main Street in Ardmore and on Highway 43 South in Dunn.
Patient care
Call
at its
today,
finest is found at Tennessee Valley Family Care. From
931-3603
primary to
or
infant care, physicals,
931-201-2205.
women's health, allergies, diabetes management, plus on-site labs and ultrasounds. Let practitioners Liz Phillips,
And back here at Eddie Bassham Field here in Mount Pleasant, we're here for this district match between your Loretta Mustangs and the Mount Pleasant Tigers, as Loretta was able to tag on 5 runs in the top of the first. They now lead 5-0. And starting on the mound for the Mustangs will be number 16, Clint Seymour. And leading off for the Tigers will be the third baseman, number 3, Kevin Reed. In the bullpen for Mount Pleasant over in right field, that is number 19, Vaden Grudgeon.
Now batting number 3, Kevin Reed.
As once again, if you're a Loretta fan, key thing to remember here, if Loretta holds Mount Pleasant to less than 2 runs in this ball game, they will have clinched the number 1 seed after the tiebreaker with Summertown. Here's the pitch. That was 2 or less, yes. That is low for ball 1. As Ellis looks to be a little shaken up, but it looks like he'll be all right. Not sure when that pitch was thrown. He got some dirt in his eyes. Here comes the 1-0 by Seymour. That's swung on for strike 1. Counts 1-1. Here's the pitch. High for ball 2. 2-1 count. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on for strike 2. Evens count up 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's 2-2 pitch. Low for ball 3. Now makes the count a full count. Seymour's going to call for another baseball. Here's the full count pitch. As that will be, I believe, just outside, and they will make his way over to first. First walk issued by Seymour, first hitter. So here's the instant replay. I mean, it's close. It looks like it might have got in my opinion, got enough of the plate there. Runner on first. Now brings up the second baseman, number 14, Hunter Holt. So that pitch is in there for strike one. Seymour takes a look over at first base. Here's that one pitch. So it's a little outside. 1-1 count. Comes the 1-1 pitch. So that's a bunt tip laid down. That will be fouled out of play. Counts 1-2 now. As that was a bunt attempt by Hunter Holt. Yeah. Thank goodness that net was there, or else it would have got a hold of me more than likely. It was Reed was taken off for second. Here's the 1-2 pitch. It's low for ball two. Count up 2 ball, 2 strikes. As Loretta is in their gray uniforms with black lining and black ball caps. And Mount Pleasant is also in a gray uniform with red numerals. That one is sent into left field. So that's got good contact. And that will get over Moore's head. As Moore, he will throw. They're going to send a runner. As they will throw home, and that will get away. Throws over it. And that is a RBI triple here by Hunter Holt now. As the lead's been cut. 5-1.
Now batting number 12, Hayden Holt.
Now brings up number 12, Hayden Holt. After the RBI triple by Hunter Holt. Here's the pitch. It'll be low for ball one. It was 1-0. He swung on foul out of play, makes a 1-1 count. That last hit by Holt over at third was sent deep into left field, got over the head of Moore. So that'll run score. Here's the pitch. That'll be swung on, tipped into the glove of Ellis. 1-2 count. There's still no outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Here comes the pitch. That'll be in there for strike three, and that's the first strikeout for Seymour for the backwards K. Now brings up the designated hitter, number 16, Andrew Cummins. First at bat for the Tigers. Here's the pitch by Seymour. So it'll be high and away for ball one. That is grounded over to Lucas Laxton, as that will be the second out, but that's another run scored. Now the Loretto lead has been cut 5-2.
Now batting number 15, Carson Howe.
Now brings up number 15, Carson Howe. Here's the pitch in there for strike one. Was the 0-1. Low for ball one. It'll be swung on into back neck. Makes the 1-2 count. Here comes the 1-2. That will be swung on, and that will be caught by Mason Tidwell, and that will end the first inning. So Loretta leads 5-2 early in this ball game. We'll be back for the top of the second inning here next on the X Sports Network.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you, because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
And back here on the X Sports Network, here at Eddie Bassham Field on the campus of Mount Pleasant High School, as we're here for the top of the second inning between your Loretta Mustangs and the Mount Pleasant Tigers, as Mount Pleasant was able to tag on 2 runs involved in the first. Loretta now leads 5-2. As leading off for the Mustangs will be number 13, Mason Tidwell, for his second at bat for the Mustangs, with number 5, Carter Daniel, on deck. As Clint Scale still on the mound for the Tigers, as he's thrown 30 pitches so far in this ball game. As Mount Pleasant was able to tag on 2 runs in the bottom of the first, like I said earlier, after the RBI triple sent into left field by number 14, Hunter Holt, and then a sacrifice ground out over to second by Andrew Cummins, which resulted in an RBI. As Till will make his way up to the plate.
Now batting number 13, Mason Tidwell.
Here's the pitch. He low for ball 1. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Tidwell. Be inside for ball 2. 2-0 count now. Here comes the 2-0. In there for strike 1, 2-1 count now. There's a big gap between the center fielder and the right fielder. Here's the pitch. It's high for ball 3, makes a 3-1 count now. Here comes the hitter's count. That will be swung on set into left field, and that goes all the way to the wall. Tidwell, he will take off for second, and he will be there for the stand-up double. As it looks like it had the distance. I thought it was over the wall, but it was just short, which now brings up number 5, Carter Daniel. Daniel, first at bat, was safe at first after the error by Kevin Reed. Still no outs here in the top of the second. Here's the pitch. That will be swung on, popped up, as that was first baseman making the catch, as that was Howell. Now one out here in the top of the second.
Now batting number 3, Miles Moore.
He's up number 3, Miles Moore, once again for the Mustangs. So he is 1 for 1 on the day for the Mustangs. After a single that was shot up the middle, that got into center field. So here's the pitch. They'll be in there for strike 1. There's the 0-1. That will be swung on into left field. That's going to get down. There's going to be a run scored as he will take off for home. And that's going to be a RBI single by Miles Moore.
Now batting number 11, Jackson Traeger.
Brings up number 11 now, Jackson Traeger once again, as he was walked his first at bat. As Loretto leads 6-2 now here in this ball game. Here's the pitch. That's high. Moore will take off. And there will be no throw, and Moore will be over at second now. That was the 1-0. That is outside for ball 1. Excuse me, ball 2. 2-0 count. That's high for ball 3. 3-0 count now. A 3-0 pitch. That is a 4-pitch walk now. Traglia once again walked.
Now batting number 22, Lucas Laxton.
Now to the plate will be number 22, Lucas Laxton, once again the second baseman for the Mustangs. His last at-bat was hit by pitch. As runners on first and second for the Mustangs, still 1 out here in the top of the second. They lead 6-2. Yeah. Here's the pitch to Laxton. Be high for ball 1. As Clean Scale has now thrown 43 pitches here in this ball game. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That is going to hit Laxton once again, and second time he's been hit today. Now the base is loaded once again with only 1 out now.
Now batting number 23, Dylan Thompson.
Brings up the designated hitter once again, number 23, Dylan Thompson. His last bat was walked. There's a little meeting on the mound for Mustangs, or excuse me, not the Mustangs, the Tigers. Do look like we will have some action in the bullpen once again for Mount Pleasant. That is number 7, Zion Hollis, warming up. So here's the pitch. It'll be high for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. inside for ball 2. 2-0 count now for Thompson. As Moore's on third. Tragley on second. And Laxton at first. Two-0 pitch. Gonna be swung on right over to third. Gets away from the third baseman. Tag over at first. Gets away. It should be 2 outs now. A little confusion as there we're wondering if Reed tagged over at third to make the throw over at first, which he did. So 2 outs now as Loretta leads 8-2. As runners on the corner now for the Mustangs. Brings up the shortstop number 1, Grant Fisher. His last at bat had a 2 RBI for the Mustangs. Here's the pitch. As runner will take off, Thompson will easily get to second. As 1-0 count now. Fisher at the plate, Springer's on deck. Here comes 1-0 pitch. In there for strike one, makes the 1-1 count now. One pitch. And it's swung on for strike two. 1-2 count now. Here's the 1-2. Swing and miss for strike three. As that is dropped, the throw over to first. And that gets away from the first baseman. That's going to be a run scored now.
Now batting number 4, Casey Springer.
Should be 9-2, right?
Yep. And the score is now 9-2. Springer now at the plate. And runners on the corner once again. Here's the pitch. As that will be popped up into right field. As it's high, as that is the center fielder getting underneath it, and that will end the top of the second inning. As Loretta tags on 4 more runs here in the top of the second. They now lead 9-2. We'll be back for the bottom of the second inning here next on the X Sports Network.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
And back here at Mount Pleasant High School as we're here for this district match between your Loretta Mustangs and the Mount Pleasant Tigers as Loretta in the top of the second was able to tag on 4 more runs. They lead 9-2. Leading off will be number 2. That is the catcher, number 2, Peyton Boshears. He is first at bat for the Tigers.
Now batting number 2, Peyton Bassham.
Seymour still at the plate, and so far through 1 inning has thrown 20 pitches. Here's the pitch. A swung on for strike 1. Here's the 1. Says popped out of play. 0-2 count quickly. Seymour will call for another baseball once again. Yes, getting a new baseball from the Mount Pleasant dugout.
It still says 8-2 up there.
Here's the 0-2s. That's high 4, ball 1.
Is my score wrong or theirs?
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and miss for strike 3. Second strikeout now by Clint Seymour. Brings up the left fielder, number 1, Preston Haywood. His first at bat for the Tigers.
Preston Haywood.
Has 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1. A 1 pitch. Swung on, tipped into the back neck. 0-2 count. Comes the 0-2 pitch. That's low for ball 1. Comes the 1-2. Swing and miss for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Clint Seymour now. So to the plate now will be number 17, the center fielder, Shelton Christie. He is first at bat once again. Has 2 outs now here in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. That is swung on into center field. That will get down. Tragley will scoop it up, and that will be a single now for Shelton Christie. And now at the plate will be number 8, the 9-hole hitter, George Clinskale, the opposing pitcher.
Now batting number 8, George Clinkscale.
As runner on first for the Tigers. Here's the pitch. And there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and miss for strike 2. 0-2 count now once again. Pick over to first, not in time. Here's the 0-2. It's high for ball 1. As it's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Loretto leads Mount Pleasant. Here's the pitch. That is tipped. Count will stay the same. Shout out to Nick Moore getting that baseball for Loretta. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That's just high for ball 2. 2's across the board now. Here's 2-2 pitch. That one is tipped on once again. 2-2 count. Good battle between the two pitchers is Mount Pleasant starting pitcher George Klinskay at the plate with Clint Seymour at the mound. Seymour so far has 3 strikeouts in this ballgame, with 2 of them coming in this inning. 2-2 pitch. Just inside, full count now. Here comes full count pitch. That is tipped once again. Good battle between the two. Pick over to first, not in time once again. Here comes full count pitch. It is outside for ball 4. And Clint Scale will make his way over to first with runners on first and second now for the Tigers. As now at the plate will be number 3, Kevin Reed once again. His last bat was walked for the Tigers.
Now batting number 3, Kevin Reed.
Here's first pitch. That'll be swung on into the back net. 0-1 count. Here's that 1 pitch by Seymour. As that one's swung on, that gets a hold of Ellis. He looks to be a little shaken up. They're going to check on real quick. It looked like it might have got him on the shoulder as it was tipped. So here's the replay here. Yeah, it did. It was off the bat of Reed into the shoulder. As while he's getting checked on, we're going to go commercial break. We'll be back here next on the X Sports Network.
If you're stuck, then you're in luck. Call Tyler McDowell with In-Service Towing, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for quick, reliable service. When you find yourself in a bind, In-Service offers full-service towing and recovery services as well as vehicle lockouts, jump starts, and emergency roadside assistance. Family owned.
And back here on the X Sports Network is Ellis seems to be all right for the Mustangs. They pick over to second as that's not in time. Once again, runners on first and second for the Tigers. Here's the 0-2. And caught him looking for another backwards K, and that will end the bottom of the second. So Loretta still leads 9-2 in this ball game. We'll be back for the top of third here next on the X Sports Network.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
And back here on the X Sports Network, as we're here for this district match between your Loretta Mustangs and the Tigers of Mount Pleasant, as Loretta leads 9-2, entering the top of the third inning. As scoreboard still says 8-2, but yep, Loretta Game Changer once again says 9. As leading off for Loretta, that will be number 16, Clint Seymour, once again for his third at bat for the Mustangs, with Mason Tidwell on deck.
Now batting number 16, Clint Seymour.
Here's pitch to Seymour. It'll be high for ball 1. And Seymour still looking to find base here in this ball game. Here's the 1-0. Outside for ball 2. 2-0 count now. So far here in the top of the third, as we speak, has thrown 53 pitches. Here comes number 54. Here's the pitch. Low for ball 3. 3-0 count. That one swung on into right field. That will get down, and Seymour will be safe at first on a 3-0 count. Got a courtesy run coming in. That will be number 7, Jaden Aaron. And still at the plate, Daniel on deck for the Mustangs as they lead 9-2 here in this ball game. Mason, his last at bat, had a stand-up double after a shot into left. His pick over at first, not in time. Here comes the pitch. High for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. This runner will take off as they will not throw to second, and Aaron will be safe now. That last pitch was a strike, 1-1 count. As I did see Hollis make his way back out to the dugout, so I'm not exactly sure how much longer until he will be on the mound for the Tigers. 1-1 pitch. It's low for ball 2. 2-1 count. 2-1. That was swung on, tipped. Count will be count will be 2-2. Still no outs. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. So it'll be high. 4-3, full count. Here's the full count pitch. That was swung on, sent into left field, and that will get down. As they're going to send Aaron, as he will take off, and he will be safe at home, and that's an RBI single for Mason Tidwell, and now the Loretto lead is 10-2.
Now batting number 5, Carter Daniel.
Not according to their scoreboard.
And now brings up Carter Daniel. Here's the pitch, inside for ball 1. Here comes the pitch. As runner will take off. As Tidwell thought about taking off for third, but he will be safe at second. Now runner on second base now for the Mustangs. And still no outs here in the top of the third. This counts 2-0. Here's the pitch now, as that is swung on, sent into right field, and that's going to get down. As Tidwell, he will take off. They're going to send him home. And Tidwell will score after another RBI single by the Mustangs. At the plate now will be number 3, Miles Moore. And we're going to have time called by Mount Pleasant, as looks like there will be a pitching change. And while that change is going, we will go to commercial break. You're watching Loretta Mustangs baseball here on the X Sports Network.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
Patient care at its finest is found at Tennessee Valley Family Care. From primary to infant care, physicals, women's health, allergies, diabetes management, plus on-site labs and ultrasounds. Let practitioners Liz Phillips, Kathy Cohen, and Stephanie Tucker care for your health and your entire family's health. Let Tennessee Valley Family Care help you reach your health care goals.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley.
And back here on the Exports Network, as we have a pitching change now for Mount Pleasant, as that is number 7, Zon Hollis, appearing on the mound now for the Tigers as Loretta leads Mount Pleasant here in this district matchup 11-2 here in the top of the 3rd inning. As runner still on first, no outs. He's got a courtesy runner there. It's number 8, Dixon. Here's 2-0. In there for strike one, makes 2-1 count. Two one. Outside for ball 3. Hitters count now for Moore. They thought about picking over first. Count's actually 1-1. As the scoreboard earlier said 2-0. We were just going off of that. Here's the 1-1 pitch. It's outside for ball 2. Now it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Outside for ball 3, and now it's a hitter's count for Moore. Here's the hitter's count. That's outside for ball 4. Yes, Moore will make his way over to first. As they're giving Dixon a hard time as he was taken off for second. Looks like he might have slipped on the way over there. Now brings up number 11, Jackson Tragley once again, the center fielder for the Mustangs. As runners on first and second here in the top of the 3rd. Here's the pitch by Hollis. That's high and away for ball 1. One pitch. High for ball 2. 2-0 count now. Here's the 2-0. That's swung on, popped into left field. As that's going, and that will be just fouled. I mean, I couldn't tell from my point of view, but it looked like it was just on the line. Here's the replay. I mean, just ever so slight out. Counts 2-1. Hollis looking to pick over at second. Nobody was covering. Count still 2-1. And that's going to hit Trag just on the elbow, and he will make his way over to first base, and the base is loaded once again. Brings up number 22, the second baseman, Lucas Laxon once again. Speaking of getting hit by a pitch, this is the 3rd at-bat for Lucas Laxon. His last 2 at-bats, he was hit by a pitch by both of them. Here's a pitch by Hollis, and that is swung on, grounded. As that is Holt. Throw over to first in time for first out, but that's a run scored. And now the lead has been extended 12-2.
Now batting number 23, Dylan Thompson.
As runners on second and third now. Brings up the designated hitter, Dylan Thompson. His last bat had a RBI single for the Mustangs. Here's the pitch. And there for strike one. As score update, as Lawrence County that's a shot sent into left field. And goes out of play as Lawrence County is winning against Rocket City 5-0. As that is swung on for strike two.
They've got a doubleheader today.
Yep.
Forrest is the other one.
0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike three, and that's the second out now here in the top of the third. First strikeout by Hollis.
Now batting number 1, Grant Fisher.
Now at the plate will be number 1, Grant Fisher once again. This pitch. In there for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. It's high for ball one. He was counted 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch, as that is low for ball two. Yep, good stop by Bo Shears, able to keep that one in front of him. Because if that got away from him, more than likely Moore was going to be taken off for another run scored. Two-one count. That is popped out of play. He was counted up 2 balls, 2 strikes. His on deck will be number 4, the 9-hole hitter, Kason Springer. Here's the 2-2. Outside for ball 3, full count now. Here comes full count pitch. That's swung on. That is sent into center field, and that will get down. As that will be 2 runs scored. And that is a 2 RBI single by Grant Fisher. As the lead has been extended 14-2.
Now batting number 4, Kason Springer.
As now it's the 9-hole hitter once again, Kason Springer. After the 2 RBI single by Grant Fisher that was sent into left center. This case in his last at bat had a shot into center field that was eventually caught for a flyout by Shelton Christie, the center fielder for the Tigers. They looked to pick over at first. There was no throws. Count still 0-0. 2 outs here in the top of third. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 1. Grant will take off for second. He will be easily safe now. This counts 1-0. Runner at second for the Mustangs. So far, Hollis coming in for clean scale earlier in this inning. Has thrown 20 pitches so far. Here's the 1-0. That's swung on as that's popped out of play behind us. Count will be 1-1. Yeah, that's a good thing. Neither one of us parked over there, Will. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. That will be outside for ball 2. 2-1 count. Here comes the 2-1. That is swung on, sent into right field. That's going to get down. That's going to bring in another run as Fisher, he will score, and that's an RBI single for Cason Springer. The Loretto lead has been extended 15-2. Now Seymour at the plate. Once again for the Mustangs, as his last at bat had a single. As runner on first for the Mustangs, 2 outs. They lead 15-2. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1. They were looking to pick over at first. No throw. The 0-1. That's low and away for ball 1. 1-1 count. Comes the 1-1 as that is grounded it in between the 5-6 gap, as that will get down into left field, and that's going to be another hit by Clint Seymour. Now brings up number 13, Mason Tillwell, once again for the Mustangs. Another courtesy run coming in. That will be number 7, Jaden Aaron, once again now over at first. And Springer at second, Aaron at first, Tillwell at the plate. Still 2 outs as the Mustangs lead the Tigers here in this district matchup, 15-2. Still at the plate, Daniel on deck. Here's the pitch. It's inside and low for ball 1. Comes the 1-0. That's high for ball 2. 2-0 count now. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That's swung on, fouled. Counts 2-1. Here's the 2-1. In there for strike 2. He was counted up 2 balls, 2 strikes. So here's the pitch. And it's swung on, grounded over to Reed. So he makes the throw to first. That will be in time, and that will end the top of 13. So Loretta able to tag on. A few more runs. They lead 15-3. We'll be back for the bottom of the 3rd inning here next on the X Sports Network.
Here at Heritage Automotive, experience the difference with our great sales department, service department, and parts department. Now offering up to $10,000 off on all Chevy and GMC Model 1500s.
And we have over 30 lenders with some of the best rates in the market.
Hi, it's Tag with Heritage Automotive. We want you to know when it comes to your vehicle, you deserve help, not hassle. With our 30-plus years of experience of being your local dealership, we're here to serve you. So whether it's routine maintenance, mechanical repairs, collision repairs, we're here to help. So give us a call today to schedule your service.
Heritage Automotive. Expect more, experience the difference.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
And back here at Mount Pleasant as we're here for this district matchup here on the X Sports Network between your Loretta Mustangs and the opposing Mount Pleasant Tigers. As Loretta able to tag on 6 runs in the top of the third, they now lead 15-2. As leading off for the Tigers will be number 14, Hunter Holt. It's his second at bat. As his first at bat for the Tigers had a RBI triple that was sent into left field over the head of Miles Moore. Here's the pitch by Seymour. It's in there for strike one. Here's the 1-0. That one is also in there for strike two. Counts 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. And that is just low for ball one. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. That's low for ball two once again. Evans count up 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch. That's low for ball three. Now it's a 3-2 count. Here's the full count pitch. That is low and away for ball four, and Holt will make his way over to first. Now at the plate, this is number 12, Hayden Holt.
Now batting number 12, Hayden Holt.
As Holt, his last at bat was struck out, and that's pick over to first, not in time. Here's the pitch. Low for ball one. So far through 2.5 innings, Clint Seymour has thrown 48 pitches for the Mustangs with 4 strikeouts. Here's the 1-0 high for ball two. Two-0 pitch. That's swung on, sent into right center field. As that's going to get down. And Springer, he will throw to second as they're looking to throw home. And the tag will not be there. And Mount Pleasant scores a run after the RBI double by Hayden Holt. Leads 15-3. As that was Hayden Holt with a deep shot in the 8-9 center gap. Now brings up number 16, the designated hitter, Andrew Cummins. Here's the pitch. That's swung on for strike one. The 0-1. That's swung on as Laxon. That's going to get by him. And the throw is not in time at first. Runners on the corner now for Mount Pleasant. Now brings up number 15, Carson Howell once again for his second at bat for the Tigers. And still no outs. Runners on first and third for the Tigers.
Now batting number 15, Carson Howe.
Here's a pitch by Seymour. It's high for ball one. Here comes 1-0. It's outside for ball two. So here's the replay of that last pitch. As that's in there for strike one, as they look to pick over. As runners will advance to second and third for the Tigers. This counts 2-1. 2-1. That's low for ball three as runners. And that's going to be a run scored as that got away from Ellis. The Mustangs lead is now 15-4. Here's the pitch. In there for strike two. Makes it 3-2 count. Here's pitch. High for ball four. And Hal will trot his way over to first. Runners on the corner once again. Now brings up Peyton Boshears as Coach Curtis will make his way out to the mound, have a discussion with his pitcher. Just looking to calm him down. Seymour's had a great day on the mound so far with 4 strikeouts through 58 pitches. And so far his team is winning 15-4 here in this last district game of the season for either team. Looks like everybody will make their way back to where they are. His coaches will make his way back to the dugout.
Now batting number 2, Peyton Boshears.
This is now number 2, Peyton Boshears once again at the plate for the Tigers. Here's the pitch. That's swung on, grounded, and that gets by Tidwell. And that will be another run scored, a RBI single by Boshears. As the lead is now 15-5.
Now batting number 1, Preston Haywood.
It's now number 1, Justin Haywood. Excuse me, Preston Haywood, that is. There's runners on first and third. Still no outs here in the bottom of the third inning. Here's the pitch. As that gets away from Ellis, runners, they will take off. And runners at second and third for the Tigers once again. Looks like the Mustangs infield will shallow in for a possible bunt attempt coming up. That swung on, popped out of play. This counts 1-1. Here's the pitch. That's grounded over to Lucas Laxon. As they will throw to first, and that will be another run scored. 15-6 now is the score. Now brings up the center fielder, number 17, Shelton Christie. As Mount Pleasant able to tag on 4 runs so far here in the bottom of the third. That swung on for strike one. That is swung on, tipped in the back net. Counts 0-2. The lights have now come on here at Eddie Bassham Field. Yeah, a little chilly, a little breeze too. Counts 0-2. 1 out here in the bottom of the third inning. Loretta leads 15-6 here in this district matchup. Here's the pitch. High 4-1. Here comes 1-2. That is swung on half swing as they will. That's going to get away from Ellis. That's going to be a run scored. Now the lead is 15-7 now.
Now batting number 7, Zion Hollis.
So it's now number 7.
Of course, we still have a disagreement with our scoreboard.
Yeah. Number 7, Zion Hollis. 9-hole hitter now for the Tigers as he came in for Clint Scale. On the mound, here's the pitch. In there for strike one. As the score is 15-7, the scoreboard says 14-7. Here's the pitch. In there for strike two, 0-2 count. Pick over to first, not in time. Here comes the 0-2. That's going to hit Hollis as he will make his way over to first, and runners on first and second now for the Tigers. Yep, and it looks like we're going to have a pitching change on the mound now as Coach Curtis will make his way to the mound. And it will be Lucas Laxon now. So while he's warming up, we'll go commercial break as you're watching Mustangs baseball here on the Exports Network.
Distributing in Lawrenceburg to find everything you need for your home, business, or fundraiser. To make life easier, Shaw Southeast Distributing now accepts EBT cards. Have a concession stand, food truck, or just your kitchen at home? Leave it to Shaw to fill your shelves with ease. Shaw Southeast Distributing delivers. Family owned and operated. Phone 931-762-7760. Follow us on Facebook or visit us at 1603 Ripke Avenue in Lawrenceburg.
The Hidden Garden, located just off the square in downtown Lawrenceburg, is your hometown oasis for massage, aesthetics, full hair and nail services, and body waxing. Gift certificates are available, and be sure to follow them on Facebook for their specials. The Hidden Garden, your peace, your place. 222 Pulaski Street, Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, or phone 931-762-9799.
If you want the best clean and wash experience, you need to catch the happy wave at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Don't settle for streaks, dirt residue, water spots, and weak vacuums that you can get at just any car wash. At all our locations, you will be greeted by a smiling attendant who will pre-wash your car front and back to remove any stubborn bugs and dirt before guiding you through the tunnel, where your car will be treated to the ultimate spa treatment with state-of-the-art equipment and one-of-a-kind wash experience that will give your car a showroom shine. Afterwards, you can help yourself to our free powerful vacuums, cleaning cloths, and glass and surface cleaner for the perfect finishing touch. When it comes to caring for your
And back here on the X-Sports Network, so he has a pitching change. It's now Lucas Laxon on the mound for the Mustangs as they lead 15-7. At the plate will be Kevin Reed. That pitch is away for ball one. Here's the pitches. That is swung on, sent into right field. That's going to get down. That's going to be a run scored. Springer, he will throw. They're looking to throw to third. And the tag will be in time. And now 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. And that's another run scored. As the score now is 15-8. Now number 14, Hunter Holt, up to the plate. Here's a pitch by Laxon. That's swung on, fouled into the back net. Here's a pitch. That's swung on for strike one, or strike two. Runner will advance to second. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled. Here's the 0-2 once again. That's inside for ball one, makes a 1-2 count. One-two pitch. That's swung on, fouled. Count stays the same, 1-2. One-two pitch, low for ball two, makes a 2-2 count. Here's the 2-2. That swung on, fouled. Count will stay the same. Here comes 2-2 pitch. That's fouled out of play once again. Here comes 2-2. That's fouled once again in the back net. Yes. Update from Lawrence County as the Wildcats are defeating Rocket City 8-0 in the bottom of the 5th inning. This count still 2-2. Loretto leads 15-8. They look to pick at second, and that gets away. And Reed will not take off. She's going to stay at first. It's 2-2 pitch once again. And that is swung on, and once again, fouled out of play. They look to pick at second. Throw is not in time. Two-two pitch. Low for ball 3. Makes a 3-2 count. Inside for ball 4. And now runners on first and second for the Tigers. Now it's Hayden Holt once again at the plate. Looks like we got a baseball on the field down the left field line. Yes. Not sure where that came from. Yes, 2 outs now in the bottom of the 3rd. Still 2 outs. Runners on first and second for the Tigers, as they trail Loretto 15-8 after taking on 6 runs here in the bottom of the 3rd. Here's a pitch by Lax, as that is fouled out of play. Yo, 1. That one is fouled out of play and quickly 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's swung on. And it's fouled out of play. Down the right field line. Looks like we got somebody warming up in Mount Pleasant bullpen. That will be number 4. That is Micah Perot. 0-2. And it swung on, fouled once again. 0-2 pitch. That's inside for ball one. Runners will take off to second and third. Here's 1-2 pitch. And that was, should have been strike three. I mean, that was clear as day. Oh, yeah. Maybe just a little bit outside, but it looked pretty good. 2-2 pitch now. That's low for ball three. Full count. Yeah. Here, once again, is the replay.
That's just a tad.
Just a tad outside, but, I mean, everybody kind of thought it was going to be strike three. Full count. That is swung on sent into right field. And Springer will catch that one, and that will end the bottom of the third inning. So Mount Pleasant tags on 6 runs as they trail Loretta 15-8. We'll be back for the top of the fourth inning here next on the X Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg is your go-to stop to complete your home, business, a combination of both, or really anything you can think of. With one of the region's biggest selection of bedroom furniture, name brand mattresses, recliners, living room and dining room suites, accents for the home or office, quality name brand appliances, and did I mention Swap and Shop services what they sell? This is family owned and operated business at its best. And the best part is, they'll treat you like family too.
We got bedroom suites, mattresses, dining room suites, appliances, outdoor equipment, mowers, and more. See us at the Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
And back here on the Egg Sports Network here on Mount Pleasant, as we're here for this district matchup between your Loretta Mustangs and the Mount Pleasant Tigers. As Mount Pleasant was able to tag on 6 runs in the bottom of the third, they now trail 15-8. It's on the mound. That will be number 4. That is Micah Perot. It's leading off for the Mustangs. Will be number 5, Carter Daniel once again. That's his last bat. Had a RBI single for the Mustangs, and then Miles Moore will be on deck. Here's the pitch to Daniel. That is swung on, sent into left center field, and that will get down away from the left fielder. Daniel, he will round first, and he will be safe for a stand-up double.
Now batting number 3, Miles Moore.
As it was shot right to the left fielder, he wasn't able to hold on to it, and Daniel safe at second. Now Miles Moore at the plate. Moore, his last at bat was walked. Here's the pitch. That's in there for strike 1. As Moore usually likes to take that first strike for the first pitch at his plate. The 0-1. That's swung on, grounded over to Hayden Holt. Throw over to first in time, but a runner will advance to third. 1 out now here in the top of the 4th inning.
Now batting number 11, Jackson Traglia.
Now brings up the center fielder number 11, Jackson Traglia, once again, as his last bat was hit by pitch. As it hit him on the elbow. So here's the pitch. Outside 4, ball 1. No pitch. Outside 4, ball 2. 2-0 count. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. That one is inside 4, ball 3. 3-0 count. Here comes the 3-0 pitch. In there 4, strike 1. 3-1. Comes 3-1. That one is swung on 4, strike 2. Full count now. Full count pitch. That's swung on sent into right field. That's going to get down. That's going to be a run scored. And a RBI single for Jackson Traglia. Now brings up number 22, Lucas Laxon, for his 4th at bat for the Mustangs. After the RBI single by Jackson Traglia that was sent into right field. As runner will take off, that's low for ball 1. Traglia will be safe at second. As Loretto leads Mount Pleasant 16-8 here in this district matchup. Here's the 1-0. That's outside for ball 2. Excuse me, it's actually a 1-1 count. That first pitch was a strike. Here's pitch, and that's going to hit Laxon on the head, and he's been wearing them today. That's the 3rd time he's been hit.
Now batting number 23, Dylan Thompson.
Now brings up designated hitter, number 23, Dylan Thompson, once again. His last bat was struck out. As runners now on first and second for the Mustangs. 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. Here's the pitch. That's swung on, popped out of play.
I'm worried that we're wrong on our score. I think they would have changed it by now. I was trying to go back and look.
Here's the pitch. That is grounded up the middle into center field. That's going to be a run score. Traglia will make his way home, and runners on first and second after the RBI single by Dylan Thompson.
Now batting number 1, Grant Fisher.
Now it's number 1, Grant Fisher, back up to play his last at-bat. Had a 2 RBI single for the Mustangs. And then it's Cason Springer on deck.
So
As the score should be 17-9. Excuse me, 17-8. That first pitch was away for ball one. 1-0 count. It's high for ball two. So here's the pitch. That's low. This counts 3-0. Pitch. That is inside for ball four, and that will be a 4-pitch walk. And now the base is loaded once again for the Mustangs. Now brings up number 4, Cason Springer, as his last bat had an RBI single for the Mustangs. So here's the pitch. That is high and away for ball one. Here's the 1-0. That's swung on over to third as they will scoop it up. Throw is home, and Laxton is tagged out. Now 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning.
Now batting number 16, Clint Seymour.
Now it's the top of the lineup once again for the Mustangs. Clint Seymour back at the plate with 2 on deck. Here's the pitch. High and away for ball one. Pitch. That one is also high for ball two. Two-oh pitch. Outside for ball three. 3-0 count now. Count. That is swung on, sent into left field. And that will be just fouled. As there is Loretta's head football coach, Coach Daniel. As counts 3-1. Thompson's at third, Fisher at second, Springer over at first, with Seymour at the plate and 2 on deck. Here's 3-1. Swung on, popped into center. And that will be caught And that will end the top of the fourth. So Loretta able to tag on 2 more runs at the top of the fourth. They now lead 17-8. We'll be back for the bottom of the fourth inning here next on the X Sports Network.
Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg is your go-to stop to complete your home, business, a combination of both, or really anything you can think of. With one of the region's biggest selection of bedroom furniture, name brand mattresses, recliners, living room and dining room suites, accents for the home or office, quality name brand appliances, and did I mention Swap and Shop Services what they sell? This is family owned and operated business at its best. And the best part is, they'll treat you like family too.
We got bedroom suites, mattresses, dining room suites, appliances, outdoor equipment, mowers, and more. See us at Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
And back here at Mount Pleasant, as we're here for this district matchup between your Loretta Mustangs and the Mount Pleasant Tigers, as the Mustangs able to tag on 2 runs in the top of the fourth inning as they lead 17-8 over the Tigers. As at the plate will be number 16, the designated hitter, Andrew Cummins once again. Here's the pitch by Laxton. That's swung on for a strike, 1 nice pitch. Here's 0-1. As that is grounded, as Till will scoop it up, throw it to first, and actually gets away from Daniel. As the throw was in time with the last second, got away from Daniel, and Cummins safe at first.
Now batting number 15, Carson Howe.
Now number 15, Carson Howe, once again at the plate. See, his last at bat was walked. Runner on first. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That's swung on right over to Fisher. He scoops up in time over at second. Throw over to first. In time for the double play. That's the 6-4 sequence, or excuse me, the 6-4-3 sequence for the double play. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting number 2, Peyton Boshiers.
That now brings up the catcher, Peyton Boshiers. His last at bat had a RBI single for the Tigers. Here's the pitch. That's swung on, grounded over to Fisher. He scoops it up, throws over to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, and that will end the bottom of the fourth inning. So Loretta holds Mount Pleasant to 8 runs. They still lead 17-8. We'll be back for the top of the fifth here next on the X Sports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. BRCU, not for profit, for service.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
And back here on the X Sports Network as we're here for the top of the 5th inning between your Loretta Mustangs and the Tigers of Mount Pleasant. Loretta able to hold Mount Pleasant to no runs in the bottom of the 4th inning as they still lead 17-8.
We're going to get copyrighted for this song.
Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. As at the plate will be number 13, Mason Tidwell, with Carter Daniel on deck.
Can't get your hand warmers out.
Yeah, I'm trying my best again. There we go. It's getting cold here. There's Tidwell. His last at bat was called out as that was in there for strike 1. Here's that one. Has swung on foul. Counts 0-2 now.
More activity.
Yep. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on foul once again. Out of play. Count will stay the same at 0-2. Comes the 0-2 pitch. That's high for ball 1. Makes the 1-2 count. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That will hit Tidwell, and he will trot his way over to first base.
Now batting number 5, Carter Daniel.
Now at the plate will be number 5, Carter Daniel, once again for the Mustangs. Here's the pitch. As that one is swung on, sent into shallow center field. As Hayden Holt will catch that one at the throw back over to first. And they got him out for the double play. As that was, yep. That was Holt with the catch. He throws over to first. And they call him out with the double play. And now it's Miles Moore up to the bag once again. Here's the pitch as that gets away for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That will be high for ball 2. Makes 2-0 count. 2-0 pitch. That's outside for ball 3, makes a 3-0 count. Pitch in there for strike 1, makes the hitters count. Here's the 3-0. Is outside, and Moore will make his way over to first base.
Now batting number 11.
That brings up number 11, Jackson Tragley, once again. Tragley, his last at bat, had a RBI single that was sent into right field. Moore has a big lead over at first. As pick not in time at second, and Moore will be there. That last pitch was a ball. Here's the 1-0. That's high and away for ball 2. 2-0 count. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. That'll be swung on, fouled. Counts now 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Runner on second for Loretta. One, and that will be just on the outside edge of the plate for strike 2. 2's across the board. Here's 2-2 pitch. Inside for ball 3. Full count now. Here's that last pitch there for the instant replay. Comes full count pitch. That will be popped way in the infield. As Holt will get underneath that one, and that will end the top of the 5th inning. So Loretta unable to tag on any runs as they still lead 17-8. We'll be back for the bottom of the 5th inning here next on the X Sports Network.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
Patient care at its finest is found at Tennessee Valley Family Care. From primary to infant care, physicals, women's health, allergies, diabetes management, plus on-site labs and ultrasounds. Let practitioners Liz Phillips, Kathy Cohen, and Stephanie Tucker care for your health and your entire family's health. Let Tennessee Valley Family Care help you reach your health care goals.
And welcome back to Mount Pleasant as we're here for the bottom of the 5th inning for your Loretta Mustangs and the Mount Pleasant Tigers here in this district matchup as new man on the mound, as that will be number 23, Dylan Thompson for the Mustangs. A little bit of a lineup change, as it looks like Moore will be behind the plate again for the first time in this ball game. I believe that is Lucas Laxon in left field.
That's what we were wondering. Maybe, I'll see if I can get someone to go back and watch all
Yeah.
four runs.
As number 1, Preston Haywood, the left fielder, is at the plate.
Somebody go back and watch the second inning and see if 4 runs were scored. Yeah. Because there was that one instance. Right. I wonder, because both us counted an extra run that's not up there. Game changer. I've been known to mess up a few times.
That's Thompson on the mound for the first time for the Mustangs. We're all trying to catch up on our notes here. We have the score as 17-8, but the scoreboard in right field has 16-8, so we're trying to figure that out. As once again, that will be number 1, Preston Haywood, the left fielder. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 1.
They may have put it up there temporarily and I just reacted.
So here's the pitch.
I never took it off.
That's low for ball 1. Here comes the 2-0. That's fouled into the back netting. Counts 2-1. A 2-1 pitch. Swing and miss for strike 2. 2-2 count now. Two pitch. Yeah, it's swung on, fouled once again. Count will stay the same. Here's pitch by Thompson. And it's low and away for ball 3, makes it 3-2 count. Full count pitch. And it's swung on, fouled once again. Here's the full count pitch. Swing and miss for strike 3. As first batter for Thompson, he gets him with the with the K. Brings up the center fielder, number 17, Shelton Christie, once again. With Perot on deck. That's actually Clint Scales. That's going to be swung on. And Seymour scoop it up, throw over, and wasn't able to get control of it, and that will be a single now for Christie.
Now batting number 8, George Cleanscale.
Cleanscale once again at the plate. His second appearance. Here's a pitch by Thompson. That's away for ball 1. 1-0. High for ball 2.
So only 3 runs scored that inning.
Pitch.
Tell everybody I adjusted my scoreboard. They went back and
So we have went back and reviewed that 1 run, and indeed the runner was tagged out. So the score is 16-8. That one is in there for strike 1. This count is now 3-1. So the Loretta score is actually 16-8. It's always nice to have somebody to double check you just to make sure. 3-1, and that is high. And Clint Scale will make his way over to first. Runners on first and second with 1 out. As Reed is set to be at the plate now. Moore will call time. Talk to Thompson real quick. He'll make his way back. It's now number 3, Kevin Reed, at the plate once again. Last at bat had a RBI single for the Tigers. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1. They look to pick over at second as the throw is in time, but the tag will not be. Oh, 1. That one swung on, grounded. And Seymour throws over to second. There's the throw over to first in time. And they actually say he's safe. Ooh, I don't know about that one. That looked like for sure a double play. Here's a replay.
Now batting number 14, Hunter Holt.
Ooh, man, that was close, Will. That was close. 2 outs now. So now it's Hunter Holt. Here's the replay once again. I'm going to focus on this to see exactly what happened. Throw over to second for the first out. Throw over to first. I think he was out. They looking to throw. And missed that one.
I didn't sorry.
As they look to pick over at third. Another close call. Counts 1-0. As runners at second and third. 1-0 count, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the pitch. It's high for ball 2. Two count. That one is in there for strike 1. 2-1. Here's 2-1. That was swung on. Fouled into the back net. Evens count up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. High for ball 3. Makes it a full count. Here's the pitch. And caught him looking for the backwards K, and that will end the bottom of the 5th. So Loretta still leads 16-8. We'll be back for the top of the 6th inning here next on the X Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
And back here at Mount Pleasant on the X Sports Network as we're here for your Loretto Mustangs and the Mount Pleasant Tigers as the Mustangs lead the Tigers 16-8 going into the top of the 6th. As leading off will be number 7, Jaden Aaron, for his first appearance for the Mustangs, with Dylan Thompson on deck. As Aaron will be at the plate as he will sub in for Lucas Laxon. And Laxon's he's been wearing them at the plate. He's had 3 pitches that have hit him so far in this ball game. So, well-deserved break, I guess you'd say. Yes, Bro's still on the deck for the Tigers. They did have some players warming up in the bullpen. I believe it was Lindsey earlier, but he's not warming up now. As once again, Aaron's on deck with Thompson, Aaron will be at the plate. Thompson will be on deck. Looks like no lineup changes anywhere on the field for Mount Pleasant, as this will be the final district game between these two teams, as so far Mount Pleasant is 0-5 within the district, and the Mustangs are 4-1, as the Mustangs are looking to improve to 5-1. As Loretta softball, the score is 8-3. South Gibson is defeating the Lady Mustangs. Bottom of the 4th inning. See if we can get that on the screen real quick for you viewers at home.
Copyrighted on this.
And we're back. We didn't want to get copyrighted for the music that was playing in the background. As Aaron will step into the batter's box. Here's the pitch. In there for strike one. Here's the 0-1. That's swung on, fouled out of play. Counts 1-1. Excuse me, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on for strike three. And Aaron will make his way back to the dugout. First strikeout for Michael Perot.
Now batting number 23, Dylan Thompson.
As now it is number 23, Dylan Thompson, at the plate once again for the Mustangs. Here's the pitch. That will be swung on, be fouled out of play. Thompson, his last bat, had a RBI single for the Mustangs. Here's the 0-1. There's a wait for ball one. One pitch. That's way outside for ball two. Counts 2-1. It's outside for ball three. Here's count now for Thompson. Here comes Harris' pitch. That swung on, popped into right field. As they will get underneath that, and that will be the second out here in the top of the sixth.
Now batting number 1, Grant Fisher.
Now at the plate will be the shortstop, number 1, Grant Fisher, back up to the plate. Here's the pitch. That's high for ball one. Here's the 1-0. That's swung on for strike one. 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1. As that is sent down the right field line, fouled out of play. Count will be 1-2. Count is 1-2. Here's the pitch. That is high for ball two. Two's across the board now. There's a live look for Lawrence County.
Home 0, visitor 4.
And James Glenn is currently defeating them, as that's a grounded right back over to Peru. So he will throw over to first and end time, and that will end the top of the sixth inning. So Loretta still leads 16-8. We'll be back for the bottom of the sixth here next on the X Sports Network.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
And back here at Mount Pleasant, we're here for the bottom of the sixth inning between your Loretto Mustangs and the Mount Pleasant Tigers, as the Mustangs lead the Tigers 16-8. And it's leading off will be number 12, Hayden Holt, for the Tigers. And still on the mound will be Dylan Thompson, as Thompson so far coming in the bottom of the fifth inning. Has 2 strikeouts. Here's the pitch. Be in there for strike one. Here's the 0-1. That one is in there for strike two, makes the 0-2 count. Here's the 0-2. Caught him looking. 3 straight strikes for the strikeout, 1 out here in the bottom of the sixth.
Now batting number 16, Andrew Cummins.
Now brings up Andrew Cummins once again for the Tigers. So far through 24 pitches, Thompson has thrown 3 strikeouts. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. The 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike two. Thompson now on a roll here for the Mustangs on the mound. Oh-2. Low for ball one.
There goes the immaculate inning.
Comes 1-2. That one is away for ball two. Evens it up 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two. Low for ball 3. 3-0 count, or excuse me, 3-2 count. Here's the full count. Caught him looking, and that will be back-to-back strikeouts for Dylan Thompson. As Thompson, through 30 pitches, has 4 strikeouts, as he's caught 3 Tigers looking. Now Carson Howell back up to the plate. Here's the pitch. That's swung on, fouled out of play. Counts 0-1. 0-1. That is away for ball one. One pitch. That's inside for ball two. Two-one pitch. That one is popped up in the air as they're looking to make the play on it, and it will be just fouled. Yep. That was Aaron trying to make the play in left field. Here's the pitch by Thompson. A little high. Counts 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That swung on right up the middle. And that will be a hit for Howell into center to Traglia.
Now batting number 2, Peyton Boshiers.
Now at the plate will be number 2, Peyton Boshiers, once again for the Tigers with the runner on first, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch. That one swung on up the middle. And the throw over to first in time, and that will end the bottom of the 6th inning. So good play there by Mason Tidwell. Mount Pleasant still not able to tag on any runs. They still trail Loretta 16-8. We'll be back for the top of the 7th here next on the X Sports Network.
Head on over to Shaw Southeast Distributing in Lawrenceburg to find everything you need for your home, business, or fundraiser. To make life easier, Shaw Southeast Distributing now accepts EBT cards. Have a concession stand, food truck, or just your kitchen at home? Leave it to Shaw to fill your shelves with ease. Shaw Southeast Distributing delivers. Family owned and operated. Phone 931-762-7760. Follow us on Facebook or visit us at 1603 Ripke Avenue in Lawrenceburg.
If there ever was such a thing as a company that could do almost anything, well, Tenneke Properties is it. These guys know how to completely transform your existing home into something new, or just do it room by room. Need a new bathroom or kitchen? What about a fresh coat of paint? Even a new floor? Looking for dirt work? Tenneke has you covered. Oh, and you can even rent a dumpster from them too. That's Tenneke Properties. Visit Tenneke.com or phone 931-244-4602.
And back here at Mount Pleasant, we're here for this district match between your Loretta Mustangs and the Mount Pleasant Tigers. As leading off for the Mustangs will be number 4, Cason Springer, with Clint Seymour on deck. As Loretta leads Mount Pleasant 16-8 here in the top of the 7th. Here's the pitch. That one is away for ball one. Comes the 1-0. It's high for ball two. 2-0 pitch. And that's going to clip Springer, and he will make his way over to first.
Now batting number 16, Clint
So
Seymour.
is Kevin somehow doing 2 softball games at once?
Kevin's the man, so I don't know how he did it, but he said, I'm going to show y'all something. He said, I'm going to have 2 ball games going at once, so shout out to good old Kevin. He might win Employee of the Month with that one. Now Seymour at the plate with a runner on first, which is Springer. Here's the pitch. There's away for ball 1.
Loretta's softball game must be over. Or the stream ended one or the other.
Here's the 1-0. That's swung on, grounded over to Reed. Nobody's covering second. They throw over to first in time for the first out. Runner on second, though, for the Mustangs. Now it's Tidwell at the plate for the Mustangs with Carter Daniel on deck. Yeah, the play was at second, but nobody was covering second, and instead they just threw over to first to Reed. Here's the pitch. That was swung on, sent into left field. That's going to get down. That's going to be a run scored. And Springer, he will take off. And Tidwell, he will take off for second. They throw, and that gets away. And Tidwell will be safe at second. As Loretta extends their lead 17-8 here in the top of the 7th. Now Daniel at the plate for the Mustangs with Moore on deck. First pitch to Daniel. That was away for ball 1. That was right up the middle. Peru, he throws over to first in time for the second out now. But Tidwell advances to third.
Now batting number 3, Miles Moore.
As Moore once again at the plate for the Mustangs. His last at bat was walked. Here's the pitch. On his outside for ball 1. There's 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. A runner on third, which is Tidwell for the Mustangs. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one is on the way for ball 2, 2-0 count. Wait for ball 3, 3-0 count. Comes 3-0 pitch. That's high for ball 4, and that will be a 4-pitch walk, and Moore will make his way over to first base. Got Traglia at the plate now. It's Kersey runner.
Jackson Traglia.
It's Kersey runner coming in for Moore over at first. Here's the pitch. That one swung on, sent into center field, and that will be caught by the center fielder, and that will end the top of the 7th. So Loretta ends their batting series for this ball game as they tag on 17 runs as Mount Pleasant. Final chance for them in the bottom of the 7th. They trail 17-8. We'll be back for that here next on the Exports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald.
And back here at Mount Pleasant, we're here for the bottom of the 7th inning here on the Exports Network between your Loretta Mustangs and the Mount Pleasant Tigers. It's final chance for the Tigers to try to win this ball game or go into extra innings. So here's Thompson. That one is in there for strike one. As Thompson, ever since coming in the bottom of the 5th inning, has been on the tear for the Mustangs. Through 36 pitches, he has 4 strikeouts. Here's the 0-1. That one swung on. And the throw will be over to first, and that will be in time for the first out here in the bottom of the 7th. 2 more outs for the Mustangs to take home the victory. And that was Daniel. Scooped it up, and it was Thompson who was able to make his way over to first for the first out in the bottom of the 7th. Now it's Shelton Christie once again at the plate. Here's the pitch. That'll be away for ball 1. As Clean Scale is on deck for the Tigers. As live look as Lawrence County trails 0-4. That is swung on for strike 1. Counts 1-1. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Inside for 2-1. Comes 2-1. Way for ball 3. Here's count now. Great 1 pitch. Swing and miss for strike 2. Full count now. Full count pitch. That will be popped up. He's looking to make the play. Dylan Thompson with the catch. 2 outs now. Great play by Dylan Thompson. Now the 9-hole hitter at the plate. George Clinkscale back up to the plate for the Tigers as Loretta needs 1 more out to seal the deal and take the victory. Here's Thompson. It's way forward, ball one. One-0, swung on for strike one. He was counted 1-1 strike. There's 1-1 in there for strike two. 1-2 count now. One-two pitch. Swing and miss, strike three. Thompson strikes him out, and that will end the ball game. As Loretta defeats Mount Pleasant 17-8 here in their final district game of the season, as they will improve to 15-6 overall, 5-1 within the district, and Mount Pleasant will fall to 8-12, 0-6 within the district. So Loretta will be in action once again next week. You can catch that on the X-Sports Network. As that will do it here at Eddie Bassham Field here on the campus of Mount Pleasant High School. My name's Hayden Burks. Joined alongside producer extraordinaire Will Pettis. We will see you next week. Have a good night.
Going the distance with local sports.